Good morning, friends. Welcome to R&D online classes. In the last video, I given formula for electric field due to dipole on its axis and equatorial line. Now, we'll see the general formula for electric field due to dipole. Clear? That is given in page number 13. See that. On the axis, E1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p cos theta by r cube. On vertical line, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p sin theta r cube. So one is on horizontal axis, other one is on vertical axis. If you square and add, you will get answer for electric field. So that answer is on the axis of the dipole given E1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p cos theta by r cube, and this is on the axis into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p sin theta by r cube on perpendicular axis. Instead of this, this is on axial line on equatorial line. Now, total field at any point E1 square plus E2 square. Angle between axial line and equatorial line is 90. So, plus 2 E1 E2 cos 90, 0. So, I am not writing next another term. Now E1 square plus E2 square, square root is there. So if you do this, take it common, this will come out 1 by 4 by epsilon naught, and r cube also come out. Clear? Or you can write it under root of this. I take it common. This is 4p square cos square theta plus p square sin square theta by r cube whole square. Now this is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Clear? Now this we can write 3 p square cos square theta plus p square in this I am writing 3p square cos square theta plus p square cos square theta plus p square sin square theta by r cube whole square 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. This we can write like this: 3p square plus p square. In this 3p square cos square theta plus p square common, cos square plus sin square theta 1 by r cube whole square. Then finally 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught root 3 square root of r cube whole square gone, we will get r cube, and we have the root of p square common, p square 1 plus 3 cos theta. So this is the formula, general formula, electric field due to dipole at a given point. So the final formula is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught under root of p square 1 plus 3, here we have a square, cos square theta by r cube. If they ask, if the point given on an axial line, then what happens? Theta will be 0. Theta is the angle between axis and dipole moment. Theta is the angle between axis and dipole moment. If theta is equal to 0, then cos 0, 1, 3 plus 1, 4, root 4, 2, p square root p. So 2p by r cube. Suppose if we take equatorial line, what is the angle between dipole moment and equatorial line? Theta is equal to 90. In that case, this term will be 0. P square by under root of p square is p by r cube. So we will get two formulas. So remember this formula. Clear? And next, potential due to dipole. Second point is potential due to dipole. Clear? So one important point in this concept, this is if you take it plus q and it is minus q. Now this distance, let us say total distance between charges is, let us say 2L. If you take the point on equatorial line, here this distance, if you take it as x and this as x, here potential is total potential on the axis on the equatorial line. Let us say this distance you take it as a, and this is L and this is M, because length is square. Then obviously x will become under root of a square plus L square. Here also this will be under root of a square plus L square. So here two charges are there on equatorial line, two potentials possible. So that I can write V plus V minus. V plus is potential due to positive charge, V minus is potential due to negative charge. So V minus equation. I first take V plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by, what is the distance between a point and a charge? That is under root of a square plus L square. And next V minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by under root of a square plus L square. But the negative charge we will take negative here. If I add these two, if I add V is equal to V plus V minus. So magnitude same. This is positive and this is negative. Then the answer is 0. So on equatorial line of the dipole, at any point on equatorial line of the dipole, potential is always 0. Clear? But electric field is not 0. Clear? Next. On axial line, you can add directly. If they ask the potential on the axial line, so we have, if you take a point here, we will have two potentials, V plus and plus V minus. So we have a distance, write their equations, and we will get the answer. But on equatorial line, positive potential and negative potential magnitudes both are same. If we add that, we will get 0. So this is important point. Clear? Next, electric dipole in an electric field. So if a dipole placed in an electric field, what happens? If we place a dipole in an electric field, let us say this is uniform electric field. If you place a dipole, then what happens? It experiences torque. length between them is 12, then the torque experienced by the dipole, torque is equal to PE sin theta. Clear? So the maximum torque, minimum torque is given on angle. This angle is theta is the angle between dipole moment and the electric field. Theta is angle between the dipole moment. Dipole theta is angle between P and E. Clear? If they ask vector form, tau is equal to P cross E. Clear? So vector form, remember sometimes we do expect for direct form. What is the vector form of the tau? So P cross E. Clear? Now work done in rotating a dipole. So the work done in a rotating dipole, that is, this is a torque. Now work done to rotate a dipole is W is equal to minus PE cos theta. This is stored in the form of energy U is equal to minus PE cos theta. Again, theta is the angle between dipole moment and electric field. So if the given points, when is maximum, when is minimum, when theta is equal to 0, what happens theta is equal to 0? Cos 0, 1, so minus PE. That is, if potential energy is negative or minimum, then which equilibrium that is? That is stable equilibrium. Next, if theta is equal to 180, cos 180 minus 1, minus of minus plus, then U will, potential energy is maximum. When potential energy maximum, then what does it mean? That is unstable equilibrium. Clear? Means if this dipole, first case what will I say? If theta is equal to 0, U is minimum. Means dipole moment and field parallel, then what happened? That is stable equilibrium. U is minimum. Means if you slightly rotate again, it comes back. If theta is equal to 180, U is maximum, unstable equilibrium. If you make it reverse, it never comes back to original position. Clear? So this is very, very important. Stable equilibrium, unstable equilibrium. Clear? Now, see the example problem 16. 3 charges are placed as shown. Find the dipole moment of the arrangement. Clear? Now come to the example problem 16. 3 charges are placed as shown. Find the 3 charges are placed as shown. Find dipole moment of the arrangement. Clear? Now see the first question A. So question A is given. Like this. This is 2Q. Next, this is minus Q, and this is plus Q, and this is minus Q. Now they are asking dipole moment. So dipole means what? Two equal and opposite charges separated by small distance. Let us say minus Q and plus Q. If this is separated by a small distance, let us say t. This is called dipole. Now here this charge 2Q minus Q minus Q. This magnitude is 2Q. In this 1Q and this minus Q act as a one dipole. And here 1Q, this minus Q act as one dipole. Now dipole moment P, what is the formula P? P is equal to 1 of the charge into distance. This is acts from always negative to positive, this P. Dipole moment act from negative to positive. So this dipole moment act in this direction, let us say this is P1, and this dipole moment act in this direction, this is P2. So P1 is equal to P2 because the separation between them given as D and D. So P1 and P2 magnitude, I mean their magnitude, charge magnitude same, distance same. So this I can write it or P1 is equal to, what is that, Q into D. P2 is equal to Q into D. So their magnitudes are same. This I can write it as direct P. P is equal to Q into D. Now what is the angle between, now how many dipoles are there? Two dipoles. So what is the angle between them is 90. The net dipole moment, how do we write? P is equal to under root of net dipole moment. P is equal to under root of P1 square plus P2 square plus 2P1 P2 cos theta. What is the angle between them? 90 cos 90, 0. This term will be 0, and P1 and P2 both are same. So I can take it P only. So this is P square plus P square. This is under root of 2P square. This is root 2P. What is P? Q into D. So root 2 Q into D. So one dipole is there, then no problem. If you have 2 or 3 dipoles, we need to find net resultant. Then